Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanzeeba Noreen. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. Trump's agenda faces resistance from Biden's White House. FBI Director Wray announces resignation as Trump prepares to take office. Blinken defends Afghanistan withdrawal amid criticism. Tech billionaires plan big changes in US defense systems. Peterman becomes first Senate Democrat on Trump's platform. Elon Musk becomes first to surpass 400 billion net worth. Facebook and Instagram services interrupted worldwide. Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul removed 73,000 illegal vehicles from NYC streets. Governor Hochul announces major Metro North improvements for 2024 and beyond. Russia joins BRICS to create AI alliance to compete with US. Saudi Arabia's 2034 World Cup bid faces criticism over human rights concerns. And Alisson relishes perfect return to Liverpool after injury layoff. You were listening to Headlines Now News in detail. The White House has warned that reversing major policies from Joe Biden's presidency could harm Americans and the economy. A memo from Andrew Bates, a senior White House official, argued that repealing Biden's signature laws would benefit large corporations and foreign powers while hurting working families. President elect Donald Trump and Republican leaders plan to target parts of the Inflation Reduction Act, including clean energy and health care programs. During his 2024 campaign, Trump vowed to cancel unused funds under the law, calling it a misnamed act. The memo highlighted Biden's achievements, including creating over 330,000 clean energy jobs, saving Americans billions on energy upgrades, capping insulin costs at $35, and negotiating lower drug prices for Medicare. It warned that removing these benefits could spark strong public opposition. Republicans gained control of Congress in the 2024 elections and aim to advance Trump's agenda through budget changes. They also plan to cut Affordable Care Act subsidies and redirect funds toward tax cuts and other priorities. The White House promised to defend Biden era programs, emphasizing their role in economic growth and job creation, as debates over these policies are expected to intensify next year. FBI Director Christopher Wray announced his plan to resign at the end of Joe Biden's presidency. On December 11, he informed FBI employees of his decision, saying it was best for the Bureau to maintain its focus and independence as President-elect Donald Trump takes office in January. Wray stated, "After careful thought, I decided to step down at the end of this administration. My goal is to ensure the FBI stays focused on its mission and avoids unnecessary conflicts. Trump has already announced Kash Patel as his pick for the next FBI director. Patel's nomination aligns with Trump's criticism of Wray, who he accused of mishandling investigations, including the 2022 search of Mar-a-Lago that led to Trump's indictment. Wray, who has led the FBI since 2017, said his decision to resign was difficult. He emphasized the importance of the Bureau's independence, values, and dedication to its mission. The FBI has faced criticism from Trump and some Republicans who accuse it of political bias. Despite the challenges, Wray assured employees that the FBI's commitment to justice and law enforcement will remain strong in the future. Secretary of State Antony Blinken defended President Joe Biden's decision to withdraw from Afghanistan while testifying before the House Foreign Affairs Committee. On December 11, Blinken explained that the Biden administration inherited a weak position from the previous administration and faced a deadline under the 2020 Doha Agreement. Blinken stated that Biden had to choose between ending the war or escalating it by sending more U.S. troops back to Afghanistan. He acknowledged the Taliban's non-compliance with the agreement but stressed the risks of extending U.S. involvement. Republicans, led by Chairman Michael McCaul, criticized the Biden administration for ignoring warnings and mishandling the evacuation, which resulted in the loss of 13 U.S. service members. A committee report in September accused the administration of prioritizing politics over national security and faulted Blinken for delays in planning. Blinken expressed deep regret for the lives lost during the chaotic exit and emphasized ongoing efforts to assist Americans left behind. He said every American who identified themselves has since been offered a way out. The hearing aimed to learn from the withdrawal's mistakes, with plans for further testimonies, including from National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan next week. Tech billionaires have been preparing to influence the Pentagon, bringing Silicon Valley's fast-paced innovation to the slow-moving defense agency. Entrepreneurs like Palantir's Shyam Shankar and Anduril Industries' Trey Stephens are being considered for key Pentagon roles. Their goal is to speed up weapons development, address shipbuilding issues, and match China's technological advances. In recent years, tech executives have criticized the Pentagon's slow adoption of modern technology. Joe Lonsdale, founder of Palantir, called for accountability and faster processes, saying the Pentagon needs a significant overhaul. Billionaires like Elon Musk and Mark Andreessen have also been involved in discussions to push for changes in defense strategies. The tension between Silicon Valley's break things approach and the Pentagon's traditional bureaucracy remains. Critics warn that dramatic changes could disrupt long-standing defense programs like the F-35 fighter jet and Abrams tank, essential in conflicts like Ukraine. Despite skepticism, leaders like Air Force Chief General David Elwin stress the importance of combining human and machine efforts in warfare. The success of these tech leaders in transforming the Pentagon will depend on balancing innovation with existing systems and practices. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Senator John Fetterman became the first Democrat in the Senate to join Truth Social, the platform launched by Donald Trump in 2022 after his Twitter ban. Fetterman's first post called for Trump to be pardoned in the New York hush money case, where he faced 34 felony charges. Fetterman compared the case to Hunter Biden's legal troubles, calling both unfair and partisan. He argued that using the judiciary for political gain weakens public trust in institutions and increases division. Fetterman has supported pardoning Trump since President Joe Biden pardoned Hunter Biden in a federal firearms and tax case earlier this year. Truth Social, a platform gaining attention among some Democrats, has also attracted figures like California Governor Gavin Newsom and members of Vice President Kamala Harris' campaign team. A spokesperson for Fetterman did not comment on his decision to join the platform. As of today, Fetterman's move may signal a growing effort by Democrats to engage directly on conservative social platforms, aiming to bridge political divides or challenge narratives. It remains to be seen how Fetterman and others will use this platform in future debates. Elon Musk's net worth surpassed $400 billion recently, making him the first person to reach this milestone, according to Bloomberg News. His wealth grew mainly due to the rising value of Tesla and SpaceX, where he holds significant stakes. This week, SpaceX's valuation climbed to $350 billion after a private share sale, strengthening Musk's financial position. He owns 42% of SpaceX, which contributed significantly to his rising net worth. Tesla shares also hit a record high, boosting Musk's estimated wealth to $440 billion, as reported by Bloomberg. Musk has faced ups and downs in his position as the world's richest person due to fluctuations in Tesla's stock. However, he has been the top billionaire since May. Forbes estimates his net worth slightly lower at $369 billion, with Jeff Bezos and Larry Ellison trailing him. Musk disagreed with a recent Delaware court ruling that rejected his Tesla compensation plan worth $100 billion. He argued shareholders should control company decisions. Meanwhile, Musk also reportedly spent heavily this year on political campaigns, including nearly $250 million to support Donald Trump's 2024 presidential bid. His influence continues to grow in both business and politics. Facebook and Instagram experienced major outages worldwide late on December 11, affecting thousands of users. Reports from DownDetector.com showed that over 102,000 users reported issues on Facebook, while more than 60,000 users faced problems on Instagram. Many users encountered error messages including "something went wrong." Meta's messaging platform WhatsApp also saw disruptions, with over 4,800 users reporting issues. As of now, Meta has not issued an official explanation for these outages. Users across different countries expressed frustration on social media, complaining about interrupted services. Earlier this year, similar outages affected hundreds of thousands of users globally. In October, Facebook and Instagram faced another brief outage, but the services were restored within an hour. These recurring disruptions have raised concerns among users about Meta's technical stability. Experts believe that Meta may need to improve its infrastructure to prevent such incidents in the future. It is expected that Meta will address these latest issues soon and work to ensure smoother operations for its platforms moving forward. Users are now waiting for updates or explanations regarding the disruptions. New York City Mayor Eric Adams and Governor Kathy Hochul announced the removal of over 73,000 illegal vehicles, including ghost cars with fake plates, from city streets. This initiative began under the Adams administration and aims to improve public safety and recover unpaid tolls. In 2024, the NYPD and DSNY removed 7,500 ghost cars and 27,000 illegal motorized vehicles. A city-state task force launched in September removed over 5,000 ghost cars in just 12 weeks. These vehicles often contributed to crimes like shootings, robberies, and hit and runs. Officials highlighted that these efforts have also decreased toll evasion, saving millions. Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul pledged to continue targeting such vehicles to make streets safer. This action is part of the Public Safety Week initiative and complements broader efforts to reduce crime, enhance safety, and improve the quality of life in New York City. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Governor Kathy Hochul announced significant achievements and future plans for Metro North Railroad under the MTA Capital Program. In 2024, Metro North improved accessibility, service, and sustainability. 3 stations, Hurstdale, Scarsdale, and Purdy's, became ADA accessible. On-time performance reached 99% and ridership surged to 6.5 million in October, 16.2% higher than the previous year. Ongoing projects included the replacement of the Park Avenue viaduct and upgrades at Garrison Station, with plans for enhanced security features. New 4,200 horsepower locomotives reduced air pollution by 85%, ensuring cleaner, reliable service. The recently opened Herman Shop modernized maintenance for electric trains. Future investments will focus on making more stations accessible, fortifying Grand Central Terminal, and addressing Hudson Line erosion risks. The 2025-29 MTA Capital Plan will continue infrastructure upgrades, ensuring a safer, greener, and more efficient Metro North for years to come. Governor Hochul emphasized the state's commitment to modernizing transit and enhancing the passenger experience. Now it's time for global updates. President Vladimir Putin announced that Russia had joined forces with BRICS countries, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa, and other interested nations to develop artificial intelligence technology. At an AI conference in Moscow, Putin expressed confidence that the new international alliance of national AI associations would significantly enhance cooperation and challenge the US dominance in AI. Russia's largest bank, Sberbank, revealed that the AI alliance network would include China, which is one of the top 2 AI powers globally, alongside Russia, India, Brazil, and South Africa. This partnership aims to accelerate AI development and innovation across these nations. The initiative launched today is expected to provide a major boost to AI research and help these countries become key players in the global technology race. The alliance will bring together national institutes and organizations from the participating nations to foster collaboration and progress in AI. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. FIFA confirmed that Saudi Arabia would host the 2034 World Cup, a decision that has sparked backlash from human rights groups. The announcement followed FIFA's confirmation of Spain, Portugal, and Morocco as joint hosts for the 2030 tournament, with additional games to be played in Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina. Rights groups criticized Saudi Arabia's human rights record, pointing to documented cases of torture, mass executions, and forced disappearances under Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. In particular, MBS was linked to the 2018 assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Saudi Arabia's recent investments in global sports have drawn accusations of sports washing, a strategy to improve the country's image. Concerns over preparations for the 2034 World Cup include massive infrastructure projects such as 11 new stadiums and 185,000 hotel rooms, which rights groups argue will depend on the labor of migrant workers. Human Rights Watch and other organizations criticized an independent report on the bid, saying it failed to address human rights issues. FIFA's decision to overlook these concerns has been called a significant failure in ensuring protections for workers. Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker described his return to action as perfect after helping secure a 1-0 Champions League win over Girona. The Brazilian had been out for 2 months due to a hamstring injury sustained in October. His comeback saw him make crucial saves to help Liverpool extend their perfect European record this season. "Great to be back," Alisson said. "After 9 weeks of hard work, I wanted this moment to be perfect. A win and a clean sheet were what I aimed for." Despite acknowledging Liverpool's performance could have been better, Alisson was happy with his return. Kevin Keller had stepped in during Alisson's absence, impressing until a late mistake in the 3-3 draw against Newcastle. Liverpool manager Arne Slot praised Alisson as the world's best goalkeeper and showed confidence in his return. Liverpool leads the Premier League by 4 points and is close to securing a spot in the Champions League knockout stages. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,881.90. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 124.36 points or 0.62%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,372.23. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 4.65 points or 0.01%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,432.49. The Shanghai index is increased by 9.83 points or 0.29%. Hong Kong stock close price is 20,155.05. The Hang Seng Index is decreased by 156.23 points or 0.77%. Bombay stock close price is 81,526.14. The Sensex index is increased by 16.09 points or 0.02%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Trump's agenda faces resistance from Biden's White House. FBI Director Wray announces resignation as Trump prepares to take office. Blinken defends Afghanistan withdrawal amid criticism. Tech billionaires plan big changes in U.S. defense systems. Peterman becomes first Senate Democrat on Trump's platform. Elon Musk becomes first to surpass 400 billion net worth. Facebook and Instagram services interrupted worldwide. Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul removed 73,000 illegal vehicles from NYC streets. Governor Hochul announces major Metro North improvements for 2024 and beyond. Russia joins BRICS to create AI alliance to compete with US. Saudi Arabia's 2034 World Cup bid faces criticism over human rights concerns. And Alisson relishes perfect return to Liverpool after injury layoff. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all LED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV. And also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.